Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Edwin, the comic jabroni, coming at you. Welcome back to a new episode, and today got a little bit of special episode for you, something a little bit different. As you can see here, I have my copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 from 1984. This is the third print, but today's episode is going to be about my 5 favorite Ninja Turtle action figures from the Playmates line, from their series back in 1988 and ongoing. As you can tell behind me, I've got all of my figures back there. Very fortunate enough a few years ago to acquire all of these in one go, one sitting. I had there was a woman on Craigslist that was selling her toys, these Ninja Turtles, and I bought it up in a heartbeat. I think she had just put it on, and I said, oh, that's all mine. I'll pick them all up. And they came in one huge box, and she sold them to me. I took them home. I cleaned them up and, put them in this case, and I haven't regretted it ever since. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite out of them and one vehicle. Plus, while I'm doing it, I'll be showing you some a comic book to go with each figure. So stay tuned and let's find out what those 5 figures are. Peace. Alright guys, so welcome back, and let's start this list off. I'm going to show you a little clip and then we'll get into the list.
Enter the rat, taught them each the ninja art. Donatello, master of the staff. War! Leonardo, the katana blade. My gosh! Raphael, the sword. Don't run this at all, kid! And Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical! And master of the willing pizza.
Hey, who had the pepperoni and ice cream?
So, being a kid of the 80s, obviously, Turtles was my thing. I absolutely loved it. I've talked about it on previous videos before about, growing up, watching Turtles. Of course, there were other cartoons, awesome cartoons back in the 80s with, even better toys. But to me, it was Turtles, hands down. I remember the first ones I ever got were from my uncle. He bought me all 4 of the originals. And from there, I was just in love with Turtles. That was just my thing. So let's go ahead and start off the list. These are in no particular order. I just wanted to show them off to you guys. And the first 2 up on the list gotta be Rocksteady and Bebop. And I've got, this is the Micro Series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. This is part of the Micro Series. This is number 7. Kind of just gives a little backstory on Rocksteady and Bebop. These 2 right here, they are part of the 1988 original series. So in 1988, when Playmates came out with this, they only came out with the 4 Turtles, April O'Neil, Splinter, these two idiots, Shredder, and the Foot Soldier. The Foot Soldier is actually the only one that I'm missing out of the 10. And I absolutely love these 2. I remember in the cartoon, they were just dummies, right? They were super strong, but they could never get the Turtles. And the way they talked, like, hey boss, what are we gonna do about the Turtles? And then Shredder, oh, Bebop, Rocksteady, you idiots. So I just absolutely love these 2. Let me go ahead and give you a close-up on them. So there's Bebop, there's Rocksteady. Absolutely love these guys. These are the original, the accessories that came with them. Rocksteady's got this huge machine gun, and then Bebop has this, I don't know, like a drill bit type of weapon. And they both come with these, like a trash can lid, and it looks like one of those, the street, those street lids, that would stop you from going in the sewer, a sewer lid. I don't know exactly what you call it, but these 2, man, I absolutely love these 2 figures. And anytime that I showcase them in this glass case here, I always put them into the car, into that Foot Soldier, car. So absolutely love these 2. Let's get into the next figure.
The Shredder sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
With its henchmen, the dreaded foot soldiers, the mutants Bebop and Rocksteady.
What do I do with them? Destroy them!
All one turtle soup.
Guys, next up on the list, we've got Metalhead. Absolutely loved this figure growing up. Man, I was so happy when I got this guy. This is actually, one of my favorites of the series, especially the cartoon. And right here, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 48 from the IDW series. This story right here has it's exact, Donatello gets killed off in issue 44. But what happens is the Turtles' friend Harold, who's, a genius, and he takes the consciousness of Donatello and puts it into Metalhead. So that's how that story goes. I absolutely love this cover too. It really reminds me of that the Golden Age horror comic books, and you see on the top it says, the fantasy Ninja Turtles. I absolutely love this cover. I remember seeing it when it first came out, and I said, I gotta have it. But as far as Metalhead goes, Metalhead in the cartoons was actually a foe. He was created by Krang to go and destroy the Turtles, but Donatello reprograms him and he becomes a friend. Now, these are all the original parts that came with Metalhead. You got this backpack here. You have whatever this craziness is here, and you can put it in his hand. On the top here, you have this satellite dish. And also another thing about this figure is on the top part here, his brain area. If you had a flashlight, you could flash it in there and his eyes would glow. So really cool. Metalhead is definitely one of my favorite action figures of this turtle line, guys. So let's get into the next one.
Introducing Leatherhead, the evil Cajun Gator.
Leatherhead, these are your targets, the friends of the Ninja Turtles. Yusaki Yojimbo, the Samurai Rabbit. Casey Jones, the Sports Warrior. And Metalhead, the robotic turtle vending machine. Destroy them!
Whoa! Better watch the old blood pressure, Shredhead.
Now you can get a pop-up display stand inside specially marked packages of turtle figures. Great for displaying turtles when they're not eating pizza. From Playmates.
All right, next up on the list, we've got Slash. Out of all the turtles, man, this definitely was my favorite. He was an evil ninja turtle. Came from Dimension X, where Krang was from. And what I have here to show you guys, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe number 1. Came out in 2016. This is artwork done by Ninja Inc. He is a local artist here in San Antonio, and I had him draw Slash for me, and then I sent it out to get graded. Came back as a 9.8. Absolutely love this original artwork that he did for me while he was in one of the local comic shops here. So I asked him to draw Slash because, to me, obviously the 4 turtles are awesome, but for some reason I love Slash, and the way Slash is portrayed in this ongoing series it's awesome. It's great. He's a huge hulking turtle, and at first he's just kind of an idiot and he can't say anything, but then he gets the mutagen and they enhance him and he becomes super smart, and him and Michelangelo are friends. As far as the figure goes, I mean, they did so much with this figure. He is very detailed. On the back here, he's got these yellow spikes. One thing about this figure there are variants to this figure. As you can see on mine, he has mustard yellow shell here in the front, a chest, and then his belt is black with the yellow S. There are others that have just yellow. His chest piece is yellow. He has a purple belt. The color of the S could be red, could be yellow. I think there's another one that could be purple. So if you're out there looking for these toys, remember that Slash does have variants, right? Like comic books, we look for variants. Well, even these turtle line Playmate figures have variants as well. Absolutely love Slash, guys. So let's get on to the next one.
Krang, the master brain from Dimension X, ally of the evil Shredder and Baxter Stockman, the wickedly winged scientists are out to destroy the Ninja Turtles. Right! Ace-Duck, the turtle's tough-feathered friend, along with Dingus Frog, who's always hopping for action, always ready to fight on the side of the turtle.
You'll be riveted to your seat. Mutant Ninja Turtle.
From Playmates.
All right, last figure on my list. You gotta know. it was Casey Jones. It wasn't going to be one of the Turtles. It wasn't going to be Shredder. It wasn't going to be any of those guys. Casey Jones. This was my dude. And right here, what I have for you is a CGC graded 8.0 first appearance of Casey Jones. Now this was in a one-shot Raphael #1. This is also the first one-shot that Ninja Turtles and Kevin Eastman ever did. But as far as the figure goes and as far as his character, man, Casey Jones was my favorite. And it wasn't really the cartoon that did it for me. It was the movie. That movie portrayal of Casey Jones was absolutely amazing. And their fight, Casey Jones and Raphael fight at the beginning of that movie in Central Park. Gosh, it was amazing, man. I absolutely love this Casey Jones figure. I loved how he wore the mask. He wore that the goalie mask. How he beats up foes with using a baseball bat. He's got the baseball bat here. He's got 2 baseball bats. He had hockey sticks, and this is a golf club. You know, in the movie, you remember seeing him with the golf club. This is definitely one of my favorite figures of the whole toy line. I was so happy that this figure, out of all the figures, this one was in that box that I got from that lady. Absolutely love Casey Jones. His IDW counterpart, right, in the ongoing series, he's a little bit different. He's a little bit of a younger Casey Jones. Not my favorite in the IDW series, but as far as the older issues go, man, I absolutely loved this character. And in the cartoons, he always talked with a super deep voice, which I always thought was, super funny about this guy. But, he's a friend of the Turtles. He would help them out. But at the beginning, him and Raphael, they butted heads, guys. Butted heads. So, that's the 5 figures. Now let's get into the one vehicle. All right, so you knew it had to be the Party Wagon, guys. Absolutely love the Turtle Van. Oh, and I remember the episode where they created the Turtle Van, and it was up in an apartment building, and they had to drive the Turtle Van down the stairs. Donatello was building the Turtle Van up in an apartment building. Absolutely love this thing. I love all the stickers that are on here. It's the foot stinks. What does it say? Boot the foot on the backside. It's party time, and that's why it was always called the Party Wagon. Now this thing comes loaded. You can see that it's got the cannon on the front. It's got these other ray laser guns. Now what I want to do is I want to open it, right? Because when you flip this lid back, this part opens up and it drops one of the bombs. Now what I'm missing one of the bombs. This comes with a stink bomb and a laughing gas bomb, and I think the only one I have is the stink bomb. So I'm gonna go ahead, open that up, and let you see what that looks like. So there we go. We're gonna bam, and you see, bam, there it drops the bomb, and then you got one of the turtles. He would be sitting in here and just beating up foot soldiers. This thing, absolutely amazing, guys. I loved this Turtle Van growing up. Now this isn't my original Turtle Van, and it isn't even the van that I got from that lot of turtle toys. This was actually at one of the local comic shops here in San Antonio. This was in a local comic shop in the box, and I was able to get it for a steal of a price. So I have the box, I have it up in the attic. I just didn't have space for it anywhere here. But guys, the Turtle Van, that was my favorite. So thanks for watching. Let me know, what do you think? Was turtle toys one of the things that you grew up, collecting or playing with? I remember playing with them all the time. And, sadly, like most of us around my age, our parents either threw them away when we got too old to be playing with toys, or like my mom, she sold them off in a garage sale. And never forgiven her. No, I'm just playing. I love my mom. But I remember she said that she sold them all off. And my toys, they definitely weren't anything like these. These are in immaculate condition. They have all of their, all of the accessories with them. Like for me, the accessories were all jumbled up and I threw them away, or shoot, I don't remember where any of them are. So absolutely love turtle toys, and I'm glad that I could find them later on in life. So thanks for watching, guys. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I usually do comic book videos, but today I wanted to showcase some of my Ninja Turtle toys. If it is your first time, think about hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification. Let you know when I'm dropping videos. Hit that like and comment. Again, let me know, are these toys that you collected when you were a kid? So until next time, peace.
Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja
Turtles, heroes in a half shell. Turtle power, they're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
We're really hip.
Ninja Turtles.